Hello everybody. Today we are going to explore how we can interact with user using browser as our demo environment. We will learn about three useful functions: alert, prompt, and confirm. The alert function allows us to display a message in a pop-up window. It's like a little message box that appears on the screen, and it waits for the user to press the OK button. Here is an example. When you run this code, a mini window known as a modal window will appear. The word modal means that the user can't interact with the rest of the page or click other buttons until they deal with the window. In this case, the user need to press OK or close the alert. The alert function is handy when we want to show important information or give instruction to the user. And because it's a pop-up, it grabs the user intention, making sure they don't miss our message. So let's remember the alert function and use it wisely to communicate with our user effectively. A prompt function allows us to create a pop-up window with a text message, an input field, and two buttons, OK and cancel. Here is the syntax of prompt function. This is the text that will be displayed to the user as a message or question. This is an optional second parameter and it represents the initial value of the input field. Now the best part in that the user can type something in the input field and press OK to give us their answer. Whatever they type will be stored in the result variable, but if they decide to cancel the input by pressing cancel or hitting the escape key, then null will be stored in the result variable. Let's see an example. This will show a message based on the user input. In this example, the prompt function will display the question "How old are you?" in the pop-up window, along with an input field. The default value for the input field is set to 100, so the user can either type their age or simply press OK to accept the default value. However, there is something special we need to remember when dealing with Internet Explorer. If we don't provide a default value for the input field, Internet Explorer will insert the text undefined into the prompt, which doesn't look great. To make sure our prompt looks good in Internet Explorer, we should always provide the second argument, even if it is an empty string. So let us practice using the prompt function to create interactive experience and gather input from our user. The confirm function is an awesome way to ask user for their confirmation or decision. It creates a pop-up window with a question and two buttons, OK and cancel. Here is the syntax for the confirm function. This is the text that will be displayed on as the question to the user. Now the exciting part is that the user can either press the OK button or the cancel button to respond to our question. And based on their choice, we get the result. If the user press OK, the confirm function will return true, but if they click cancel, it will return false. In this example, the confirm function will display the question, "Are you the boss?" in the pop-up window. If the user clicks OK, the variable is boss will become true, but if they click cancel, it will become false. Using confirm is a fantastic way to make sure the user is sure about the decision before proceeding with certain action in our code. So let's keep using confirm to create engaging and interactive experience for our users. Let's take an overview. Let's do a quick summary of what we have learned about three special functions that allow us to interact with visitors in the browser. Alert. This function shows a message to the user in a pop-up window. It's like a little message box that displays important information. Prompt. With this function, we can show a pop-up window with the message asking the user to input some text. It's great for getting information from the user, like the names or age. If the user clicked the OK button, after entering text, we get the text they entered, but if they click the cancel button or hit the escape key, we get null. Confirm. The function is awesome for getting a yes or no answer from the user. It shows a pop-up window with a message and two buttons, OK and cancel. If the user clicks OK, we get true. But if they click cancel or hit the escape key, we get false. Remember, all these functions are modal, which means they pause the script execution and don't allow the user to interact with the rest of the page until they deal with the pop-up window. Now, there are two things we need to know about these functions. The exact location of the pop-up window is determined by the browser, usually appearing in the center of the screen. We can't change the look of the pop-up window, it depends on the browser. But don't worry about this limitation. These methods work perfectly fine for most situations. There are fancier ways to create custom pop-up windows, but these functions are simple and effective for our need. So let's use alert, prompt, and confirm to create engaging and interactive experience in our JavaScript program. Keep practicing and let's continue our exciting journey into the world of JavaScript. Happy coding!